YouTube, what's going on everybody? My name is Phantomatic and today we're going to be reacting to the Wuthering Waves minigame debate is getting out of hand. First things first, this video was made by Glaive, and if you all want to know what my thoughts are on this whole minigame shebang that's going on, personally, if they do implement mini games in Wuthering Waves, and I will honestly welcome it with open arms. However, I do believe that adding specific mini games, like mini game specific things, are unnecessary because the puzzles we already do sort of already fill that mini game slot for us. So to add in personal selected mini games into the game, I do believe is a bit unnecessary. But let's see how bad people were reacting to this, because if I'm being honest, I haven't been keeping up with the minigame situation, but apparently people are like really upset about even the concept of minigames being in the game when we technically already do with, as I just said, the puzzles. So yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to go support Glaive's video even more than it already does, because I mean 27k views, that's insane. Let's just get straight into this and let's see how people were really reacting with this whole minigame shebang.
Are minigames fun little distractions or the downfall of a great game? Well, apparently some people think that they are the apocalypse.
Wuwa housing system incoming. Please vote for this. Downvote. My downvote doesn't matter because this is upvoted so hard.
And I wish I was exaggerating, but no.
What? I mean, I understand, but it's like, okay, let's see. That wasn't the full reaction to the whole minigame topic. Let's just see if we actually see the whole reaction.
Single survey question in the Wuthering Waves Twitter community triggered an all-out war. Because of course it did. For those who don't know, minigames are exactly what they sound like. Small, self-contained activities within a bigger game. You've seen them before. Fishing.
Yeah, oh, bro. It's literally just the puzzles then. And especially the fishing game mode. Now, I haven't personally played the fishing game mode as of yet, because if I'm being honest, I haven't been as active in Wuthering Waves as I want to, which I'm going to start doing from now on. But yeah, the fishing event would also count as a mini game, even though it has its own story, so it's technically a side quest. But you know, taking the story out of the equation, it's literally just a mini game.
Racing, matching tiles, or whatever developers throw in to break up the main gameplay. Usually they're just fun side content, but according to some players, the mere suggestion of them in Wuthering Waves is a threat to everything the game stands for.
Just go play Genshin Impact. Get the fuck out of my game, bro. Go play the game that was made for you, which is a casual slop fest of a bunch of worthless content. Go play that, man. Why you gotta add a bunch of
Whoa, okay, damn, alright. I didn't know it was that bad. Golly, hold on.
trash to my game, bro.
Now normally, this would just
Bro. No, I know it's just one person. But I mean, wow, bruh. Just imagine the community's reaction. If that was their reaction with 1cc, just imagine the rest of the community. That's insane. Now look, I have never, the thought of putting mini games into wuwa has never come across my mind, because we already technically have it. But I guess I understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, take a chill pill, little bro. It's not that deep. It's really not that deep. Even if they added, what's that gonna change? How is that gonna ruin the core aspect of Wuthering Waves? It's just not going to. But I get it, okay? We don't need it, but relax.
be an overreaction on social media, which, let's be honest, is an everyday occurrence. But this debate actually touches on something bigger. What role should minigames even play in a game like Wuthering Waves? Do they add variety, or are they just useless fluff? Let's break it all down. Alright,
Yeah, I mean, looking at it, yeah, the minigames would be useless fluff. We already have minigame like puzzles already in the game, so to just add dedicated minigames to the game is unnecessary. Honestly, as someone who heavily casually plays Wuthering Waves, we definitely don't need minigames at all. We already, the map exploration, the puzzles, the fishing event, those are all would fit as our mini games, and they all fit into the world of Wuthering Waves. Now to add something like, oh hey, slide to the left, slide to the right, and get like, I don't know, like 10 asteroids, I don't believe it's worth it. I'm honest, I don't believe we don't need mini games in Wuthering Waves.
Let's be real, minigames are very far from being the heart and soul of a game. If anything, they are like an adrenaline shot, brief, exciting, and sometimes unnecessary, but they can spice things up when the main experience starts feeling repetitive. In live service games, the name of the game is longevity. These games survive by keeping players engaged over months or even years. And what actually keeps players coming back is the good gameplay, rewarding progression, and consistent updates. Minigames, they are more like a seasoning.
Which Kuro Games have been absolutely cooking with, by the way. Holy. Like, bro, with HSR, like, I'll just hop in, do dailies, and hop out. But with Wuwa, I'll hop in, do dailies, roam around the map, fight echoes, and then dip. It's just, Wuwa's just so fun, man. Wuwa's just so fun.
Not the main dish. That is not to say they don't serve a purpose. Minigames add variety, provide quick dopamine hits, and give players a reason to log in outside of their usual grind. But if the core gameplay sucks, no amount of minigames will save it. You are not going to stick around just because the game has a tower defense mode if the actual combat feels like you're fighting with pool noodles. Do minigames matter in a live service game? Sure, but they are not the foundation. They are not going to make or break Wuthering Waves.
Join me on this voyage to the world's end, my friend.
And yes, that is true, but apparently people believe that the moment they drop mini games into the game, Wuwa's gonna go EOS. Which obviously is not the case, but I guess, you know, people believe so. I don't know. People are just weird, man.
Together we'll face that fleeting moment when the world turns upside down.
Now, Wuthering Waves itself is a fantastic game. Great combat, solid story, and characters that might make you feel like you want to spend more.
Zan, Lord have mercy. Bro, when is Zani coming out, bro? When is Zani dropping in the game, bro? I've been waiting for Zani since 2.0, bro. Y'all can't be doing this to me. Hell, even before 2.0, when they showed off her character card, I have been waiting for so long. It's been too long, boys. I have 140 pulls ready for Zani. When the hell is she dropping?
Money that you don't have. Please spend responsibly. The devs have been actively improving it, fixing issues, and actually listening to player feedback. Sounds great, right? Well, apparently all of that is now at risk because of a survey question. Yes, in the 2.1.
Oh my god. Kuro Games won't listen to us because they added mini games. Oh my god, what was ruined, bro? Might as well pack it up. Let's go back to HSR.
On survey, the devs casually asked players if they like a new permanent minigame. No commitments, no sneak peeks, just a simple "would you be interested?" And in response, Twitter lost its collective mind. Enter one of the hottest takes of the week. Please don't vote for minigames at Wuwa. It will ruin the game. Now, if you think that was a good take, bro got ratio.
Exactly, cause it's like, relax. If again, as I said, if they added in, I wouldn't be mad. It's another permanent thing to Wuthering Waves that'll bring me back to play the game even more. But apparently people just don't like fun. People just like to solo with Dajin and be like, oh man, this is so cool. Like it's like it's like they act like the moment we see like a TCG mini game drop in the game, they're gonna lose it. They're gonna scratch their eyeballs out and be like, no, we don't need this. Like, relax. It's not that deep.
Into another dimension, harder than KSI getting ratioed in his own song. Safe to say that both of these people are in the thick of it. No? People were absolutely cooking this guy, and for a good reason. Because how exactly does a minigame ruin an entire action RPG? Like, will your resonator suddenly forget how to fight?
Exactly, bruh. Oh man, the moment mini games drop into the game, it's gonna have a global passive where all your characters just don't know how to fight and your entire level just goes back down to 1. Oh man, bruh. Pack it up, boys. Pack it up, bro. Wuwa's over, bro. Wuwa's gonna ruin their game with mini games, bruh. It's a shame.
Because they spent 5 minutes playing Sims? Be so for real right now, lil bro. And just like that, the minigame discourse turned into an all-out war. On one side, you got the combat purists. Wuthering Waves is a combat game. Minigames are pointless. This is a Genshin.
You go play those easy baby games, okay?
What does that even have to do with Wuthering Waves' combat being difficult? Are people just that slow? People just have to be that slow. It is insane, bruh. It is insane. I'm not gonna. That's a terrible take. Wow, people suck, bro. People who use Twitter just suck. I use Twitter too, by the way.
Let me just play a game where I get to just enjoy combat for hours. All right.
Just enjoy combat. My brother in Christ, you can still do that. You know that, right? You're not forced to play the mini game. It's not like you're being held at gunpoint and be like, play the mini game or else you can't continue the game. Nobody's doing that. Just play the damn game. Holy.
On the other side, you got the variety enjoyers. Minigames and housing don't hurt combat. They just add more things to do. Ain't nobody want to sweat over tower adversity and holograms 24/7. And here's the reality.
Well, to be fair, they're not wrong. They're not wrong. I mean, they're right.
Reality check. Most Wuthering Waves players aren't hardcore min-max tryhards.
Yes, sir, baby. Just like me. Just like me.
They are most likely not down to whimper out all the waste, if you know what I mean. A massive chunk of the player base is here for the world, the lore, and let's be real, the characters. Some people don't even touch
Sani. Anyways,
tower adversity or holograms, and they're still having a great time. Ignoring these players would be a bad move. Adding optional content like minigames doesn't take away from combat. If anything, it keeps more players.
Bro, oh my god, great minds think alike, bro. Great minds think alike. This is what happens when you're not an active Twitter user. Well, I still use Twitter, but listen, this is what happens when you don't use Twitter 24/7, okay? Your mind doesn't slowly just decrease in IQ. It's clear. It's so easy to understand, man. Mini games just wouldn't do anything. Mini games would just add another, it's just another variety for other. I can't speak right now, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? You get what I'm trying to say. Mini games just add more to Wuthering Waves than how much Wuthering Waves already has. It's just gonna bring players back even more. But hardcore, oh, I'm a manly man. Hardcore, I solo everything. I don't want no mini games. Mini games are for babies. Shut up.
Engage, which helps the game stay alive. But if you ever wondered why people are getting irrationally angry and worried about the new minigames in Wuthering Waves, it's probably
because they suck.
Because of the mental baggage left by the minigames in Genshin Impact.
So is it like a TCG? Oh my god, dude. If they had a TCG...
Look, I agree. The TCG minigame sucks in Genshin Impact. I've played it. It sucks. I don't like it at all. All right? I don't like it. It's so... I don't know how people actively play that every day. That game mode sucks balls.
To Wuthering Waves, I think I'm uninstalling, bro. I think that might be where I draw the line. If they add a TCG to Wuthering Waves, like, I don't think I can handle it.
That's a bit of an overreaction. I wouldn't quit. I'll just be like, man, this game mode sucks. Anyways.
TCG might be one of the worst implementations of a side mode.
Preach! Oh my god, preach! Preach! Holy, that game mode sucks.
In a live service game. Not because of the game itself is bad. Some people genuinely enjoy it, sure. But because of how aggressively it was shoved into the experience.
Yes! Bro, I thought, when the first time I got introduced to the TCG, I thought I had to actively, play it. I thought it was, another part of my daily routine. No! They just shoved it like, hey, here's the TCG. It's pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool. You can play as all your favorite characters. Shut up. Nobody cares. If I want to play TCG, I'll go play Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Shut up.
The mandatory tutorial was a slog, and early players who bounced off of it never looked back. Even though Hoyoverse improved some of the onboarding later, first impressions matter, and those were rough. The biggest issue is that it feels like it doesn't belong. People argue that TCG drains resources from the actual game, taking the developers' time away from things that could improve core content. And since some missions force you to play it, completionists are stuck suffering.
Wait, missions, plural, force you to play TCG? Oh, nah, I'm glad I left Genshin, bruh. Oh man, yeah, you could have never catch me doing that, bro. I'm glad. Thank you for making me leave Genshin, bro. Genshin, oh my god.
Through a minigame they never wanted. And even if you grind it out, what do you get? No meaningful Primo Gem rewards after the initial missions, just lucky coins, which you can only use inside the TCG.
So you tell me I don't even get paid? I don't even get rewarded properly for playing garbage? So I just play slop? I was forced to play slop because? Oh nah, bruh. Oh nah.
ecosystem. No connection to the rest of the game. No real incentive to keep playing unless you really love card games. And even for those who do, unlocking cards is slow and tedious.
Bro, TCG Pocket is like right there, bro. Just go play that.
Requiring hours of dueling NPCs just to get the deck you actually want. This is the perfect example of a minigame that doesn't respect the player's time. Instead of being an optional rewarding break from the main game, it ends up feeling like a chore, one that still lingers in players' mind every time another gacha game tries to add a side mode. But even so, not all minigames are bad. Of course, like we discussed, some might be absolute disasters, but others can be shockingly fun. Take the fishing event in Wuthering Waves. Somehow, against
There we go. I literally just called it. I called it. I called it the fishing. Yeah, the fishing game is literally, take away the side quest story, the fishing game is literally just a mini game. And I heard the fishing event was absolutely peak. So yeah, mini games do work in Wuthering Waves. It's just that it depends on what type of mini games they bring into the game is what'll make or break people liking mini games in Wuthering Waves.
all odds. They made fishing fun. No obnoxious mechanics, no pointless waiting, just a well-made system that made people actually want to engage with it. It's not just there to waste your time. It is rewarding, smooth, and I dare say, enjoyable. And there's the co-op racing event, an absolute masterclass in
Oh yeah, I actually enjoyed this event, not gonna lie. At first I was like, it's a co-op event, but when I actually played it, I'm like, whoa, this was pretty fun. You know, being able to race two other players to see who gets first place was gas. I was very competitive in this, bruh. Even though I did reach like second place, like for majority of the stages, until the last one where I clutched and I got first place. So yeah, this was pretty
controlled chaos. The course design is well made, the controls are pretty solid, but the best part, you can sabotage your friends. That's right, you're not just racing, you're actively trying to ruin each other's lives. It's the kind of game mode that will either create
Oh yeah, because you can steal the speed boost so they won't get the speed boost. That was so cool, bro. That was so cool. It was the first time somebody did that to me, I was so shocked. I'm like, dog, you know this, you know you're not gonna get nothing by reaching first place, right, man?
alliances or irreparable grudges. And honestly, that's what makes it so fun. And that is the difference. Wuthering Waves doesn't just throw in random mini games as filler, they do actually work. They are fun, engaging, and sometimes absolutely hilarious. So the next time someone claims mini games ruin a game, just point them to Wuthering Waves and watch them completely
I don't want to see Saint Tontas right now. No hate towards Saint Tontas, but Jesus Christ, man should actively just go back and play Wuthering Waves.
contradict themselves.
I'm probably spending more money than these dumbasses too, okay? I got a bigger share in the company than them. So what the hell are these people contributing?
And just like how players want more minigames, tower defense, racing, shooting events, some of you might want more of me. That's right, this video is supported by you, the real MVPs who support the channel through memberships and donations. You guys get exclusive videos, behind the scenes content, and maybe some unfiltered takes that I wouldn't dare post publicly. And if you're feeling extra generous, there's a Streamlabs donation link in the description. Every bit goes toward making this channel even better. And more importantly, toward funding one of my dream goals, my very own VTuber model. If you want to help bring that to life, I would be insanely grateful. But here's the harsh truth for the combat purists. Casual players are the majority in literally every game. That is not an insult, that's just math. And listen, no war, just facts. Some people play because their friends do it. They log in, do a few dailies, maybe they will spend their energy if they're feeling adventurous and then dip. Some people are here for the co-op e-dating. Yes, we see you standing in-game with your e-girl. No, you're not slick. I see you completely. And let's not forget the waifu or husbando collectors. You think they care about the combat meta? They're here for the trip, and honestly, I respect it. Here's why this matters.
Man, I pulled Camilla because Camilla was crazy. I'm like, whoa! Man, she looks crazy. She deserves to be in my box.
Appealing to casual players is what keeps a live service game alive. More casual engagement equals more revenue equals more content. But if you only cater to hardcore players, the second they get bored, your game collapses. So sure, minigames aren't for everyone, but neither is sweating through endgame content like it's the Olympics of damage rotations. Balance matters.
Again, bro, it's probably the solo Dajin players. It's probably most of them that was complaining. And also, people who have PTSD because of Genshin Impact and just overreact like, the moment they hear mini games, their skull starts to crush in on themselves because they can't bear to see any other gacha game just have mini games.
And variety keeps people playing.
Would be nice to have a housing system in-game. No, it wouldn't. What if we can display our waifus? I'm just so against this kind of thing.
What is so bad about it? Well, you know, let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
Play a game for one or two things, and then they start adding a bunch of things that have nothing to do with the reason why you play the game.
One of the most requested features in Wuthering Waves is a
But people, you literally just saw people are actually interested in it. So it's not like they're adding in an unnecessary like game mode. You clearly actively see people in your chat talking about, yeah, it'd be pretty cool. So I don't know what is Blood yapping about.
Housing system. And before anyone starts foaming at the mouth about wasted dev resources,
Yeah, you're taking the dev time from something that could actually be meaningful and you're putting it into crap.
let's look at a game that actually did it well. Punishing Grey Raven. BGR's dorm system isn't just some useless side feature. It lets players house and interact with their characters.
So why the hell would it, bro? Why are people, bro? People, man, people, bro. Bro, they're the reason why society is like how it is today, bro.
You know, the ones you just spent weeks grinding for? Instead of letting them rot in the menu, you actually get to see them exist outside of combat. And before anyone complains about the visuals, whether you think it looks good or not is completely subjective. What is not
Bro, this looks good as hell. If people think this is bad, then they have, bro, their eyes are terrible.
subjective is that it's actually useful. The system ties into the character growth, offers free cosmetics like skins, and even
Whoa, yeah, we need this. Yeah, add a housing system, man. Add a housing system. We need this right now. ASAP Rocky, Kuro, please add in a housing system. I beg of you. Kuro, add a housing system and my life is yours.
gives out a meta-relevant 5-star character. So yes, you do kind of have to engage with it if you want said meta 5-star character. But here's the good part. It is quick, it's easy to manage, and it doesn't drag out your playtime. You're not stuck grinding furniture or dealing with clunky systems. You're just here to log in, do what's needed, and get your rewards. Whether you care about decorating or not, the incentives make it worth your time. Listen, not every part of a game has to appeal to you specific. Just because you don't like minigames or housing doesn't mean that they're bad. It just means they're not for you. Shocking concept, I know. A good game can
Nah, they don't understand that concept. They just think they just think that if they like something, everything should just revolve around them liking it, or if they hate something, it should just revolve around them hating it. People just don't understand that there are other people in the world who have other likes, and dislikes. When you compare it to them, they just don't understand that.
caters to different types of players. Some people are here to sweat through endgame challenges. Others just want to kick back and enjoy their virtual home filled with their waifus and husbandos. Both groups can exist in peace. Crazy, right? And let's be real, if a feature doesn't appeal to you, just ignore it. You're not being forced at gunpoint to engage.
I just said this earlier, bruh. They acting like Kuro Games is holding them at gunpoint and be like, play the game, play the mini game right now, or else I swear to God, I'll blow your brains out. Play it. They're acting like their children are being held hostage if they don't play the game, bro. It's not that deep, really. It's really not that deep.
With minigames or decorate an apartment. But for the people who enjoy that stuff, it makes the game better for them, which means they will stick around longer, which benefits everyone. And on that note, if Wuthering Waves adds a dorm system, I will be decorating mine like a nut root, and you will not stop me.
I can't tell if you're baiting or not.
Rage, bro. I'ma decorate my room like a torture room. All for Camilla, baby.
But it's good content. I'm gonna be real. Everything I'm saying, I actually do believe, though. Like, I'm kind of just, going overboard right now on this rant, but at the same time, I actually completely believe everything I'm saying.
And L take, I'm not gonna lie, he had some L takes. But yeah, this video was absolutely goated. Yo, Gleifkio again with the absolute clutch with another goated video. Yeah, make sure to go subscribe to him, bro. He is so good, bro. He's such a good content creator. And with that saying that, make sure to subscribe to me as well. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you all personally think about this whole mini game situation. As I said before, I will welcome it with open arms if it's in the game. However, if they don't add it in, then honestly, I don't see no issues. And yeah, make sure to join my Discord server down in the description below. It's pretty much dead at the moment, but the join will be welcomed. And I'll see you all in the next Wuthering Waves video. Signing off.
I've been so tired. I don't wanna fight, but you're a liar. I need your help, cause the situation's dire. I'm so sick of using people to get high.